Hi, welcome back to Style by Esther's channel. Today we're going to be recapping, reviewing, and nah and nah yang episode 3 of
RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under. I'm Russell.
And my name's Esther. I'm a drag queen living in Melbourne, Australia, and this is my drag wife, Russell. Please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you get notified. We will be doing our recaps and reviews every week. Leave a comment down below, ask us any questions that you want to ask, but otherwise, let's get into episode 3.
So, episode 3, it is girl groups. Yay! You know how normally they have the top 3 do the music video and stuff like that?
Yeah,
the
past few seasons, at the start, they've had a lyric challenge, and that showcases everyone, which I really like because everyone gets a song, which is cool. Rather than just the top
a verse.
Well, a verse and a song. That was playing in some ads,
Yeah, that
right?
was playing in some ads.
Just the Queens Down Under bit.
Little preview
in some of the promos.
Queens Down Under.
Yeah. And you knew it was Michelle. I knew it was Michelle.
I knew it was Michelle.
Some other people I've been noticing. Did you see people saying that they're like, oh, I think it's Michelle. I don't know. Oh, maybe it is. Of course it's Michelle. It's
Michelle.
Duh.
But yeah, no. So this is usually one of my favorite episodes. Well, one, because obviously you're a singing drag queen, and I always think of what we would do if we were in it.
Stick around to hear what we would do later. I feel like this challenge is more important than the Snatch Game. Someone's ability, whether you have the previous experience or not, to be in a group and, the choreography, putting the song together, doing the lyrics, working as a team. I think that's more telling of a queen than the Snatch Game.
Yeah.
So we had 2 teams based off the mini challenge, and
which was
team
slow-mo Baywatch run.
Yeah, is that all they were? That was pretty much it.
That was pretty much it. So quick drag into swimsuit and do a funny slow-mo. Okay. And the winners were
Electra and Alexis. Alexis is what Coco said at the end. Electra, and now I've got.
No, you got it wrong. Scarlet.
Electra and Scarlet. We'll get to that.
Are you drinking?
Well, yeah, I've got red wine to that this week. What do you
No, I've got nothing. I'm not drinking.
You were.
I wasn't. Team 1 is
Electra, Karen, Maxi,
and Anita.
Kita.
Oh, and Kita.
And Kita. You're all getting confused now. The other team is Scarlet, Coco, Anita,
and etc.
Etc. So let's just give our thoughts of each team's performance. Who was your favourites? What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts? Do you have no thoughts? Thoughts are gone.
No, okay. First team, Scarlet's team. Their look was good. I think they were obviously staying true to their character, but trying to be in a girl band-esque. The 2 people that let them down was Anita and etc. because Anita's outfit is fine, but the thing is, the dresses that you get from Thailand, the sparkly dresses, are very generic. It's she's not showing her individuality because
it's for drag queens. That's a very generic outfit.
Yeah, it's like the ones that you wear for the straight people. You know what I mean? Sarah's outfit, I've seen her do better, and her hair. I was like, what?
It looked like
was she trying to do a Golden Girls reference or something?
Well, it just looked older. Well, Scarlett had a ponytail whipping around.
Yeah, they all had styled
Coco
hair
had
except
an
for
updo kind of thing. Anita's was styled as well into something.
Yeah,
and, I guess.
So it just looked like.
Anyway, what about the performance and their verses? Which one? Who do you like?
Scarlett was good. Coco not so much. Anita was good. And etc. was okay.
Tick box, okay. I really liked Anita's. It was just fun, more fun. And I like when there's a lot of syllables were in that one and a lot of syncopation, and it was really cool. It sounded cool. It sounded more rappy. Coco's, there was a lot of autotune they had to put on that first bit, but it still sounded good. But it was a little bit simpler. Scarlett's I liked, and yeah, etc. was good. Nothing too, exciting. Anita stood out the most for me in Team 1. Team 2, I'll start with my thoughts then. So Team 2, Maxi, why are you rolling your eyes?
I wasn't rolling my
You're
eyes.
looking up there making a face.
How very rude.
I think the look was fine, but it wasn't as a cohesive team look.
I kind of think they did work to the brief because they were still individual, but then they all had some sort of kind of like jumpsuit, you know, like.
You love the brief.
Yeah. I think
stick to the brief.
I
and
think
you're all good.
they just beat the other team a little bit
Oh,
more
with the look.
with the look.
Okay.
I would say that Karen and Maxie
Yeah.
really pushed it, so that's why I reckon their looks slightly elevated compared to the other group.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Also, I couldn't keep my eyes off Karen because she looked so glamorous. I reckon she looked so good, and it's like, it's so funny, like.
It's it offensive to say that you're surprised how good she looks?
We're not surprised that she's the pretty. Karen's normally known for camp.
Yeah.
And
then she's
the
glamour queen.
She is the fishy glamour queen.
Yeah.
I just was in awe of Karen going, oh my God, she looks so pretty. I feel it was really equal. It was really equal with the song.
No, I don't think no one was bad at all. No one bombed. No one was bad at all.
Yeah.
Even though they could say that Coco was the worst, but that was just because she can't sing in tune very well, and that's fine. They auto-tuned it, whoop-de-doo. But the rest was good.
Yeah.
And performance-wise, I think everyone was good. Yes, the second team's choreography wasn't as, intricate as the first team, but this is, Karen's not a dancer. Maxie's not a, choreography dancer. I'm sure Kidda does some, but obviously, there's limitations as much as you could do.
Yeah.
I would be fitting in with this team. I would not be on the dancing team.
I wonder what our verses would be like if we were in the show.
Such a natural segue, Russell Brown. I would love to do this challenge. I never have rapped properly before, but we have actually recorded, and I was writing my verse, and I was like, yeah, this is good. I showed Russell, and there's actually room to have two people before you get to the next chorus. And I said, well, Russell, why don't you write a verse for yourself as well? So we wrote Russell a verse. We've each got our own Queens Down Under verse.
Yay!
Welcome to the Australian debut of Queens Down Under with Esther and Russell.
Dream sequence.
Good day, good morning, I'm Esther Ricks, beauty queen of Down Under, but there's more to this bitch. Yeah, I can't dance, let's drop it to the splits, but I'll serve you good face, tits, hair and hips. Under all the makeup, heels and ties, it's been said, ooh, she's got a good set of pipes. Queens Down Under.
My name is Russell, no pronounced bird. I'm queer, I'm here, gonna spread the word. Rhinestones, crystals, glitter and pearls. Make things pretty for the drag race girls. Move to Melbourne for a better life, only to become a simple drag wife. I'm bubbly and kind, a good churchy character. Don't fuck with me, be better not bitter.
Let's introduce ourselves, a sexy show and tell. You'll get to know us well.
Well, wasn't that fabulous, Russell?
It was divine.
Tell us what you think in the comments below. Before we get to the runways, we need to update and how Russell feels about Rue's makeup this week.
Oh,
What's the
yes.
verdict?
So RuPaul comes out in a beautiful
Blue, not purple, blue. I
blue
love
dress,
that
blue sparkly dress. So she's finally got her luggage, and she's finally
Yeah, Raven's finally out of isolation.
Raven is finally out of quarantine
Quarantine.
because her makeup is back on point, and she don't have those ugly eyes like last week. Damn! And Michelle looked good, and Reese looked good.
Now it's time
For us,
to Yenna
or nah, yeah,
the runway looks of episode 3 of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Down Under.
Category is,
Bogan prom.
which we need to clear up now. We do not say prom.
We don't say prom.
We don't say prom.
What the fuck
Same
is a
as
prom?
we do not say, we say prawn, but we do not say prom. At my high school, we called it a ball. So a high school ball, year 12
We
ball.
called it a ball.
It was
Year
a
12 ball.
Or we would call it a formal.
Formal.
Or we would call it, what's the BNS? BNS ball?
B&S ball, bachelor and slut.
Spinster, bachelor and spinster. A dance, a ball. We would call it a ball, not the American ball scene kind of ball. That's like an old in a ballroom. Invite the princes and princesses to the ball.
Actually, yeah, no,
That's where it comes from.
Like a ball, like.
Yeah. Or like you want that dancing you want to do with it.
So first on the runway is etc. 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 etc.
Etc. is wearing a pink jumpsuit,
A juicy
ensemble,
couture,
juicy
leisure
wear,
wear,
jumpsuit, tracksuit.
lounge wear.
See, this is what what Etc. has been doing, and I think it's very smart, knowing that this is mostly going to be viewed by American viewers.
Yeah.
And this also is very smart in the way that it's a more of an American bogan reference, I would say, than an Australian bogan, which is very smart because it will translate well to an international audience. But for me, it doesn't really come across as bogan, Aussie bogan.
Yeah, it doesn't really come across as Aussie
You know what I
bogan.
mean? Having the big glasses, the long nails, that's not really an Australian bogan thing.
Yeah. Bogan, if for American people, if you haven't educated yourself, it's white trash. It's trailer trash. You know? No offense to the trailer trash people out there, we love you too.
You say trailer trash, we say you're bogan. It's cute, but it doesn't really read ball or formal either. Like that, turn that into a gown or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it should have been like a leisure wear
This is
gown.
just literally a bogan outfit, it's not a bogan prom outfit. Etc. is a yena.
It hits the theme for America, but it doesn't hit the theme for Australia.
And
this is Drag Race Down Under. Be proud.
Yeah, but she's being smart though. Alright, yena.
Yena.
Next onto the runway, we have Coco Jumbo. In her, she's wearing a purple
Cocktail
dress, and her hair is all like a mane, and she has twigs and leaves in her hair to give the illusion that she's been fallen in the bushes.
She might have been doing something naughty.
Yum.
I think this may have worked a little bit better if maybe she had a broken shoe or she was holding one of her shoes. And like, I didn't notice at first, like her makeup was actually smudged, but like she's so pretty that...
Was it?
Yeah, like I think like...
Purposefully smudged.
Yeah, like purposely
She looked
smudged.
just really perfect.
But then she still looked good, you know what I mean? Kind of was like, oh, she's just got leaves in her hair.
In
like,
all honesty, really, if it's gonna be a prom/formal, it does need to be a gown of some kind, not really a cocktail dress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Cocktail dresses normally were like year 11, year 10.
Yeah, and the discos and whatever. And then the ball at year 12. So year 12 is the year that we finished high school in Australia. It should have been bogan year 12 ball. So, is Coco a yena or a nah yeah? What's the brand?
Unfortunately, Coco is a yena for me.
Beautiful, the hair looks great, but it is still a little bit pedestrian. But it is a yeah, nah. No wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Next on the runway, we've got Anita Wiglet. I didn't like
the first time they gave it good positive
It's
critique.
so funny. Like
Yeah.
the judges liked it. I've watched
They
a
really
few
liked it, and
videos
lots of other
and
people
everyone's
liked it.
liked it and said it's a nod to Madonna and said it's a nod. And
Yes.
I like the hair. The hair gives me like cheesy, like, you know, 80s prom type thing. Like, you know, but I don't get the denim, the faux denim dress.
Yeah,
lycra.
I'd rather it be real denim. To be honest, it looks like a costume that you'd buy at a costume store. It looks like thin, four-way stretch, and it looks. I don't know. For me, it wasn't as. There wasn't enough detail in it.
Yeah. Is the top meant to be like a wife beater and a denim skirt? But then she's.
I know what this is. I think this is her outfit from being Sheila on Mardi Gras with Broken Heel Festival. From Priscilla. You know, you can't have nothing.
All I see is female impersonators.
That's your life.
Where did you ladies come in from? Uranus?
No, I think that's her Sheila outfit. Even that doesn't make it better.
It doesn't make it better.
Even though it's just meant to be bogan and whatever, it didn't look lush enough. For me, it's a yeah, nah. Sorry about it. Sorry about it.
My God.
We haven't had this many yeah, nahs yet.
3 yeah, nahs
You know
already.
what? Next on the runway, we have Scarlett Adams from Perth. We don't need to say that. We just say that because we're from Perth as well. And it excites me. This is the exact kind of thing that you should do if you're going to do a Australian bogan look. Like, this is, it's just, yeah. I didn't actually think of goon sack, but that is the most perfect thing you could do.
Yes.
And you can make silver reflective fabric look cool.
And I loved how she glued thongs.
Yes,
to...
yes. I did not notice. Well, in the photo, look at this photo. It's probably already there.
She glued thongs to some
It's so
crystal
good. I want to see it
platters.
move. So a goon sack is, cask one. I think they do have it in America.
Cast wine.
But I think the bags in America aren't like the silver bag. So, a goon sack is your first foray into drinking as a young adult. Probably, 16,
15.
13 nowadays.
Your friends get the little dollars together that you all
and
think,
you get the
and you
4
get your
litres of goon.
one of your older...
Which is cheap shit wine. Once you've finished drinking it, you blow it up and then you turn it into a pillow and then you have a nice nap.
Yeah.
The cut is cool because it's a ball gown made of a thing, having the extra sack and pouring the drink, the mullet, the cigarettes. It is a hell yeah for me. A nah yeah, upgraded to a hell yeah.
It is fuck yeah for me.
Above a hell yeah. We've now figured out what the ranking system is. So, because really, yeah, nah, yeah is really like an apathetic. Like, when you say, yeah, ask me for, do I want something?
Yeah, nah.
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
So it works just there.
So that's like, if it's good, it's averagely good. But a hell yeah is above that. And then the fuck yeah is like, yeah, nah, yeah, hell yeah, and fuck yeah.
Next, we've got Electra Shock.
Do you like, I think for Electra, this is good, and for the look, this is good. It's got the mullet, cigarette. Is he wearing sunglasses? I think it looks good overall as a look.
You said it just then by calling her he. It is an improvement. It is an improvement.
I think it worked. For the challenge, I think it worked.
Just coincidentally, there's a category that just fits her normal track. And she just comes out in normal. Well, no, she said that she elevated it.
Yeah.
And Michelle said it wasn't good enough. I agree with Michelle, and I don't know what else they could do because they were practically giving the challenge to her,
Well, I liked it, so it's a yeah, nah for me. But, yeah, nah, right on the line.
Still one.
No, a nah, yeah. A nah, yeah. A nah, yeah. Right on the line. Nah, yeah. Right on the line. You know what I mean.
Yeah, nah.
Saying bogan prom doesn't mean the look has to look bad. You should still be able to take the elements of bogan culture and turn it into a couture amazing gown. I wouldn't even say Scarlett did that because it was camp and funny. Then that worked. But I don't think anyone really did hit that mark.
Yeah, no one did a couture bogan.
Which is probably, we'll get into what we're... Next up, we have Ketamine walking down the runway in her fluoro leather. I guess this is a little bit 1950s punky kind of inspired.
So like neon punk bogan.
Yeah.
The ones that would wear mohawks and wear tartan
ravers.
and the ravers.
Ravers?
Yeah. Maybe like that, like
I guess it's a mixture.
Skinheads and
if it's
stuff
a
like
mixture
that.
between punk.
I'm allowed to say skinheads.
It's just bald white men, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, whatever, fuck 'em. I get it, and I like the look.
I didn't
I
get
got more punk, neon punk more than bogan.
I didn't get ball.
Oh, I definitely didn't get ball. But look, see, if you imagine that with a full skirt all the way down to the ground. That with a denim, with a leather jacket and a full gown.
Yeah.
To the floor in that yellow fluoro tulle.
Yeah. Even a mullet skirt. A mullet skirt.
That's ugly.
Why wouldn't they have a mullet skirt?
Yeah, you hate that. For me, because it is a cohesive look, and to be all honest, I did do the hair for this. So I cannot, in good faith to myself, give it a nah, yeah, nah. So I'm going to give this a nah, yeah.
I give it a nah, yeah, as well. Next up, we've got Maxi Shields. Or Maxi Shield.
I love how you say it differently. Rue's been saying it Maxi Shield. And I find it really weird her putting the emphasis on the Maxi, because then that's literally what it is.
I don't know.
Maxi
yeah.
Shield.
Maxi
Anyway.
Shield.
But you say Shield, which is fine.
Yeah, I'll say Shield.
I don't mind that. Maxi Shield.
She was given us chaperone realness, which some people think that this is a little bit,
Of a cop out?
yeah, and it's a little bit too outside the box. Now that I think about it, I think the only reason why I like it so much is because she looks like Fran Fine's mum from The Nanny.
That is who she looks like. Sylvia.
She looks like Sylvia.
She does. She does.
And this is kind of like an American bogan as well. Usually the chaperones at our balls are our teachers, and they get dressed up as well.
For what her story that goes behind it with, as a chaperone, that makes sense, and I like it. For me, it's a nah, yeah.
I feel as if because I gave etc.
Yeah.
Nah, I have to give Maxi a nah. Even though I thought your makeup and hair was good, but you didn't follow the brief, so.
I'm loving Maxi on the season though so far. The little bits we get of her, we haven't got much of Maxi, but I want to see more.
Yeah, I want to see more too.
Next up, we have Karen from Finance. I feel bad saying this, but I don't really like it. I don't really like it. I get the reference, but this again, I guess you could say is more. Yes, in Australia in the 80s they would have done war that's very influenced by American culture anyway.
Yeah.
But this feels very American 80s as well.
I was hoping that like
Something would come off. It was
Yeah,
like
I was hoping that there was going to be a reveal, like, because there was so
into
many
something,
ruffles.
yeah.
I was like, it would zip down and it would turn into a very ugly prom dress with
Yeah.
all the ruffles. From day to night, from chaperone to belle of the ball, you know? There was no reveal, and so it didn't happen. The contestants are trying to pick what Americans will like as bogans.
Yeah.
Which is hard because obviously bogan is an Australian thing. You want to relate to a larger audience, but then literally all we've got is Kath and Kim that the Americans freaking know.
Actually, if there is anything that you know of that has come across to America, Australian.
Besides Priscilla, I don't even
Kath and
think
Kim,
Rule's wedding.
any other Australian TV shows would have aired in America and they understood it?
No, because they usually recast it.
Well, they only tried to remake Kath and Kim, and that was a
Because they're like,
major
we can't understand
major
your
fail.
accent. We can't understand your 55 accents as well, you know what I mean?
Oh, there's not that many states, but close. So
I thought it
Karen,
was 58.
52, isn't it? Americans don't know about their geography, so we don't know about American geography.
You need to educate yourself about Australia, and then we'll educate ourselves about America. Actually, we don't need to be educated because
bombarded with
it's
us
stuffed down
every
our
day.
throats on the news all the time. America's #1. We love America.
Not anymore.
America's very dumb.
Oh! I'm leaving that in, and we're going to see. Oh my! You know, the more comments we get, the better. Thank you very much. Karen for me is a yeah, no. You don't want to do it, do you? You can't do it.
I can't do it.
You can't do it.
It-
Just because we said we wouldn't be biased, Russell.
No, but I give it a very minimal naive.
Minimal name. Right on along.
So it's like naive.
Karen and etc. were safe, and the rest were tops and bottoms, I guess.
Yes. Scarlett Adams came out on top with her goon bag runway.
Yeah. Based off our yeah nahs and nah yeahs, Scarlett was definitely the standout winner. Who was your overall winner with song plus runway?
Scarlett. Her outfit was good for the girl group. Her lyrics were good as well.
Even though my favourite verse was Anita Wiglet's, Scarlett's was not far enough down on the ladder to not still put her as my overall #1. So Scarlett Adams wins episode 3 of Drag Race Down Under. So the bottom two end up being Coco and Electra, who, in the start of the episode, they foreshadowed by making a joke about it, which I sort of feel was a little bit set up.
They want to do that. They want the foreshadowing. They want it to be like,
I know.
oh. It was very even though like Electra added her jump splits here and there. I still felt as if that didn't add anything extra.
To be honest, it could have been either of them.
I thought it was going to be a double Shantae's.
Yes, they were so equal and good. Neither of them were bad that I thought they could have been keeping both of them.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, jump to the next chunk, because I've divided it. There was rumours. In the Reddit rumour mills, this episode was meant to be a double elimination. I don't know if that rumour is still going to happen in a future episode, or that was a false rumour, but we will wait and see. So now we get to the elimination, and
Coco leaves.
no emotion, don't give a shit.
Electra, Shantae, you stay. Then she turns to Coco, and I totally thought she was going to be like, Coco,
Yeah,
you're
I
beautiful.
really...
Shantae,
I
you
know,
stay.
we did.
And then she was like, no, go away.
I know, it was a bit disappointing.
And then it was like, oh.
Because of that rumour, I thought it could be a double save instead of a
Yeah.
double elimination.
Yeah, we were like, it's a double
if
save!
it's
It's a
not-
double save!
But no.
But no. Coco left.
Clear.
Producer.
What?
Alexis?
Alexis? Who's Alexis? Which I just love. That just sort of shows like...
That's comedy gold.
Coco just didn't give a fucking shit.
If you want to follow us on our socials, we're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Patreon.
Yes. All the links to our social media in the description box below. Please subscribe to our channel for our Yena and Naya series.
Tell your friends, tell your family, tell
Please
your mom,
share
tell
this
your grandma.
video. And also, if you would like to support the channel, please consider becoming one of Esther's starlets and joining us on Patreon.
We can also learn to design wigs and behind the scenes content of all our life.
A big thank you to our current patrons for supporting us. Here they are, passing us on our face. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
In the
Bye.
next video.
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 Bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I was going to talk about what is behind us. Where are we going to be?
I don't know. Who cares?
We have actually... Someone's outside.